my Acharya ji once said this statement. Actually, नचिकेता जैसे जिज्ञासु को दर्शन करना भी पुण्य कार्य है. So I was remembering that statement when I was reading this shloka 1 by 28 and 29 from Kathopanishad. Ajiryatam amrutanam upetya jiryan martyah kvadahastah prajanan abhidyayan varnarati pramodan ati dirge jivite ko rameta. To translate in English what my Acharya ji told, to have darshans or to see a person jigyasu like Nachiketa is also a punya karma. And somebody was asking me what is the real meaning of Vivek. We can understand from this shloka the real meaning of Vivek. Vivek means ability to distinguish between mortal and immortal things, ability to distinguish between sukh and dukh, ability to exactly distinguish between nitya and anitya. Today we are in aviveka, means we are unable to understand, even though we see so many spiritual videos, we listen to discourses of acharyas, we are still not having vivek gyan to distinguish between what is mortal, what is immortal, where I should put my focus, where I should not put my focus, which is going to be with me forever, which cannot be with me ever. This kind of distinguishing ability we do not have even today. The moment we attain this distinguishing ability, we will attain Vivek. That is called as Viveka stage. And Vivek is a Karan. Vivek is a Karan. Vivek is the reason and Vairagya is a Karya. Vairagya is the effect. Vivek is the reason, Vairagya is the effect. Vairagya is the reason, Samadhi is the effect. So cause and effect we must understand. So Vivek is the first step. When we really understand that this is not going to be with me forever, so I must not focus on this. And when we start leaving the attractions of the society, attractions of the family, attractions of the world, then we can say that we have started attaining Vivek Gyan. And in that Vivek Gyan, we will not feel bad when we leave a sukh. For example, there is a Indri sukh which is freely available for us. It is in front of us, the Indri sukh. It can be anything. Kam, Krodh, Madlob, Ahankar, the sukh of eyes, the sukh of ears, the sukh of skin, the sukh of our tongue. It can be related to any of the Indri sukh. But we are freely able to negate it, and we say very boldly that I am not interested in that. Instead, I am interested in sitting for dhyan. Instead, I am interested in sitting for, upasana. Then we can say that we have started getting Vivek. And this Vivek will slowly take us towards Vairagya. The first stage of Vairagya. First stage of Vairagya, I made a separate video. Please go through that video. It is so difficult to attain that first stage of Vairagya. And from that first stage of Vairagya, first stage of Samadhi will happen. And after that, the second stage of Vairagya will happen. But in between the first stage of Vairagya and the first stage of Samadhi and second stage of Vairagya, Maharishi Kapil Muni warns in the 3rd chapter in Yoga Sutra that you may still fall down. After attaining first stage of Samadhi also you may fall down. You must be very, very careful because the world is so attractive, the Prakriti is so powerful. So the moment somebody attains the second stage of Vairagya, then falling down is almost zero. Almost zero. Because after attaining the second stage of Vairagya, which is called as Para Vairagya, my Acharya used to say that when he attained Para Vairagya, then it is just like, attaining Samadhi so easily. I mean, Samadhi will happen over a period of time. Attaining Para Vairagya will give so much of happiness and Shanti inside the yogi, my Acharya used to say. So I was reading this shloka. I was able to relate to those kind of statements from my Acharya. Really beautiful shloka. See, when Acharya is giving the third boon, before giving the third boon to Nachiketa, Acharya gives so much of attractions to Nachiketa. Acharya says, you take the entire world. When you will grow up as a young man, you want, what do you want as a young man? You want beautiful women. I am ready to give that vardhan to you. You want beautiful house, you want big cars, rath. Cars means rath. Today we can say cars, in the olden days it is rath. What you want, just tell me, I am giving you everything, but don't ask me what happens after death. Don't ask me the secrets of Jivatma, Paramatma, etc. So that's why Nachiketa is replying. See the reply. Based on this reply, Yamacharya gets pleased. Yamacharya immediately starts Brahma Vidya. This is the last reply from Nachiketa, which is so bold and so filled with Vivek Gyan. Nachiketa says, Ajiryatam Amrutanam Upetya Jiryatam Jiryan Martyah. अजीर्यताम, जो जीर्ण नहीं होगा, that which never gets digested. Amrutanam, what never gets digested? The Amrit stage, the moksha stage which never gets digested. Upetya, when somebody has attained that stage, moksha stage, he understands that now I have attained to a stage which is not going to go away from me. And what I am asking you is about that stage. How do I attain that stage? What are the secrets of that stage? And you are giving me Jiryan Martyah Kvadahastah Prajanan. You are giving me so many different types of, you are saying that beautiful ladies will be there for you. You are saying to me that I will give you Swarga ka Sukh, I will give you Rath, I will give you beautiful palaces, I will give you the kingdom of the world, I will give you everything you are saying me. But these are Jiryavan Vastu. These things will immediately get destroyed. Not immediately, maybe in 200 years. At the maximum I can live 400 years. Even if you say that, okay, even in my next Janma I will get all these things. Anyway, my body will not be able, in a position, my body will not be in a position to enjoy those sukh beyond a certain point of time. So these are all martya for me. These are all very temporary for me. I don't want this. See, this is the Vivek Gyan. Nachiketa sees the final moksha versus the temporary sukh of Indriya. So he has attained to Vivek stage there, which Yamacharya also recognizes. So Nachiketa says, Jiryan Martyah Kvadahastah Prajanan. Kvadaha, actually Kva in Sanskrit I learnt recently, Kva means Niche wala, Niche. Kva means, we say Prithvi log also is called as Kva. So Kvadahastah, you are giving me sthirata in this Prithvi. You are trying to give me sthirata in this Prithvi, but I am telling you, Yamacharya ji, that this Prithvi itself is not sthir. You are giving me sthirata in this Prithvi. For me, this is not needed. This is Kvadahastha. This is not stable. You are trying to tell me that this is going to be stable for me. You are trying to give me some greed by which, you are trying to bypass my third boon, which I don't want. Because the third boon, the answer to the third, your one answer will make me to do tapasya, and I will attain that stage. The moment I attain the stage, I will be in Ajiryatam Amrutanam Upetya. Upetya means prapt karna. I will attain that state of samadhi based on your advices. So I want that state. I don't want this, whatever you are giving here. Then Abhidhyayan Dhyan. The person, you are trying to put my dhyan in this thing. In what thing? Varna Rati Pramodam. Varna Rati, colorful things. Rati means car, bike, motorbike, horses. All these things you are trying to give me. I don't want this. Varna Rati Pramod. Mod means Anand. Pramod means Uttam Anand. You are trying to give me so much of Anand, which I am thankful for you, but I don't want this. If you want me to weigh between these two, for me moksha is heavy. And this is not heavy, this is so light for me. I don't want Varnarati Pramodan. You are trying to put my dhyan concentration on that which I don't want. I really want to understand what happens after death so that I will go there. I want to attain that state. Jivite korameta. Only kvadastha. See, only a person who is niche. Actually, we can understand here only a person who is niche will consider your vardhan, your counter offer. Only a person who is niche will consider your counter offer, that he trades off the moksha for this indri sukh. And Nachiketa's inner meaning is, I am not murk, I am not niche insan, I don't want what you give me. So this is the reason my Acharya told that statement. I was thinking that Nachiketa jaisa जिज्ञासु को दर्शन करना भी पुण्य है. So we must also try to become such a jigyasu. Can we attain moksha in this life? Maybe less than 1% chance. But still, when we start attaining vivek gyan, when we start understanding that this is indri sukh, and I am ready to trade off this indri sukh for my upasana. I am ready to trade off my indri sukh for Almighty God. I am ready to trade off my indri sukh for Acharya Seva, for listening Vedas. Like you are getting a prize from a competition. The competition guy says, the guy who is giving you money says that, okay, you have two options. You can plan a 1 week trip to Switzerland, or I will give you the same money, or I will book you tickets for your preferred destination. So if you get such an option, so instead of going to Switzerland and then going for sightseeing, etc., we can choose to go to a place where an Acharya lives. Okay, I'm getting money, I can book flights and go to my Acharya's place to listen Vedas. This kind of decision we can take, but we can take only when we have Vivek Gyan. I'm just telling an example. When you get this kind of circumstances in your life, when you have Vivek Gyan, you will choose the second option. That's what Nachiketa has chosen. Nachiketa is not asking from Yamacharya, give me moksha. He is asking, give me the knowledge of moksha. He does not want anything else. He is ready to trade off all the sukh for just that knowledge, by which he can start meditating, he can start doing nididhyasan, he can start doing abhyas towards moksha. He just wants the knowledge. He does not want the indri sukh. Then immediately listening this kind of answers, Yamacharya is so much pleased. Yamacharya is unable to say no to Nachiketa henceforth. This is the last two shlokas. This is shloka number 28. In shloka number 29 also further he clarifies. He says, Yasmin idam. See, Nachiketa says, Yasmin idam vichikitsanti mrityo yat samparaye mahati bruhinah tat yo ayam varo gudam anuprabishto nanyam tasman Nachiketa vrinite. Nachiketa is telling this statement, finally concluding that yasmin idam vichikitsanti, doubt, sanshaya, yenah tata. There is a Yajurveda mantra which says, Tato na vichikitsati. Vichikitsanti means I have my doubts, I have asked you my doubts. Yasmin idam. So, jisme mera sanshaya hai. I am firm on my question to you. I do not want your vardhan. Mrityo, hey Yamacharya, I do not want your vardhan. What I asked you about what happens after death. हे मृत्यु, जिस बात को जानने के लिए सब लोग जिज्ञासा करते हैं, सब लोग मीन्स सब जिज्ञासु, जिस बात को जानने के लिए, किस बात को जानने के लिए, इफ यू आर अ ट्रू जिज्ञासु, इफ यू आर अ ट्रू विवेक व्यक्ति, व्हाट वी विल बी हैविंग जिज्ञासु, वी विल बी हैविंग क्वेस्ट फॉर व्हाट हैपेंस आफ्टर डेथ, वी विल बी हैविंग क्वेस्ट फॉर हु इज दैट परमात्मा, वी विल बी हैविंग क्वेस्ट फॉर हाउ टू अटेन मोक्षा, हाउ टू अटेन एटर्निटी, हाउ टू अटेन इमॉर्टल ब्लिस और नॉन डिस्ट्रक्टेबल एटर्नल ब्लिस. सो जिस बात को जानने के लिए Everybody will try for understanding this if somebody is a Jigyasu, and I am also firm on this. Hey Mrityu, hey Acharya. So I do not want. He says, Yo ayam varo gudam anupravishte. Gudam means anupravishte. This Jigyasa, this quest is deeply rooted inside me now. I do not want anything else from you. Please help me, or please guide me, Acharya, for the question what I have asked you as a third var. Because you have given me promise. You have told me that you will give me 3 Vardhan. And I have asked you 2, and the third one also I have asked you. But you are trying to divert me from the third var, which I am not interested. Because Gudam Anupravishta, the Jigyasa, the expectation inside me to know the answer for the third one is so deeply rooted inside me. So I do not want any other Vardhan from you. Counter offer. I am not accepting your counter offer. I am firmly standing on my question to you. Yo ayam varo gudam anupravishto na anyam tasman nachiketa vrinite. He is using his name by himself. Like, sometimes in our life we also use our name. For example, suppose your name is Ram. Your name is Ram and you are speaking to somebody else. But you say that Ram cannot do such things. You are Ram, but you are saying this. Somebody is giving you bribe. Again and again somebody is giving you bribe. You say your name and you say to that person, Ram cannot take such bribe. Please note that. Please go away. When you use your name to the other person, he will get further frightened to give you. He will be hesitating to give you bribe. First he is trying to give you bribe. You are saying no, and finally you say that Ram cannot take bribe. Understand this. Who is that Ram? It is you yourself. Similarly, like Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati, suppose for example Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati says that Dayanand ऐसा कार्य नहीं कर सकता. Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati खुद अपने लिए बोल रहा है कि दयानंद ऐसा कार्य नहीं कर सकता. Means Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati's swa-sankalp is that I will not do any adharma karya. So this is a affirmative statement to Acharya that Nachiketa Nanyam Tasman Nachiketa Vrinite. So what he is saying to Acharya, what Nachiketa is asking you stands firm, Acharya ji. I do not want anything else. Because Nachiketa को वो नहीं चाहिए जो आप मेरे को दे रहे हो. So Nachiketa do not want what you are giving. Nachiketa wants what he asked from you. Such a beautiful reply. Just immediately listening such a bold statement from Nachiketa, in the next Dvitiya Valli, Acharya starts Brahma Vidya. This is the context for getting Brahma Vidya. See, for getting Brahma Vidya, we must do this kind of hard work. My Acharya used to say sometime back, I was also astonished to listen this statement from my Acharya. My Acharya told, I will first tell in Hindi, my Acharya told, Abhi tak मैंने किसी को भी, my Acharya told, मैंने किसी को भी योग का रहस्य नहीं बताया अभी तक. Means, so far until this time, I have not given any secrets of Yoga Vidya to any one of you. My Acharya has been giving Brahma Vidya for so many years, but he has not opened the deepest secrets to any one of his disciples. And he told that, this happened in 2009, 2010, he told that, Thoda sa, I gave one small secret to one of my disciples. Thoda sa. Why? Because she has become Jigyasu. So, this is, when we become a Jigyasu, then Acharya will open up. So this is the background based on which Acharya really opened up to Nachiketa. After this, it's all fully Brahma Vidya, like, forcefully given by, forcefully means in a big force. Like, when you open the dam is full, and you open the moment the gates are opened, the water is forcefully driven out, right? Like, it comes with so much of force. Similarly, Acharya starts the Brahma Vidya with such a force from the second chapter. But unless and otherwise we do Manan Chintan, these shlokas will be ignored by us. We will never understand the qualities of Jigyasu. So if we are getting attracted towards materialistic things, today morning I was seeing one video, 1 minute, 1.5 minute video about OnePlus 13, some latest mobile launch. I was just seeing that video and analyzing. Still I am seeing video launch, still I am seeing mobile phone launch, still I am seeing what car is coming, what truck is what is happening. So I am not at a Viveka Vyakti. I don't have any signs of Viveka and Vairagya inside me. So of course I'm please understand that I am not teaching you Kathopanishad. I don't have ability to teach you Kathopanishad, but I am reflecting. When I make a video, I am reflecting myself also, so that my reflection probably might help you also. There are some people, when they listen some knowledge, immediately they can attain Vairagya. Like Sankhya Darshan says, Sankhya Darshan 3rd chapter, not 3rd chapter, Sankhya Darshan 4th chapter says, I made a video separately on that. I don't know if you have seen this. The Pita Putravad Ubayo Drishtatvat. And then Pishachavad Anyartha Upadeshe api. Pishachavad, somebody, you might not be really searching for Brahma Vidya, but sometimes what happens is suddenly listening to one video, one audio, because of your Purva Janma Sanskars, you can get Vivek. You can immediately, you might become serious also. So the reason why I am telling this is, this kind of reflection which I am making video definitely will help one of you who is seeing this video. It also helps me because I always reflect that I am seeing Nachiketa and I am comparing myself. I am not even close to the dust in the feet of Nachiketa. That is my state today. After following Vedas, listening from my Acharya for 20 years, I am seeing myself in this situation. So we must all try to become very serious in life. Otherwise, we will mahati vinashtihi. We will miss this life. We will miss this life. The moment we miss this life, the next life we cannot attain. We cannot get human birth again. So this is a very serious topic to understand and discuss and read again and again. My Acharya used to say in one of his pravachan, he told that this Kathopanishad, he was a Jigyasu from his birth. This kind of Upanishad statements made my Acharya further intensify his sadhana and search for Almighty God, my Acharya used to say. So we must keep serious focus on these kind of Shastras and Upanishads. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.